Auburn University prides itself on its family atmosphere, rich history, and unique traditions. When can students, fans, and the community see these characteristics best? Football game day on the plains. I will explore typical Auburn game day festivities to see Auburn football exposed. I'll begin with a little history as to why we wear orange and blue. Auburn University did not have school colors until we started playing football in 1982. When football was introduced to the university, the need for colors arose so that fans could dress up to show support. In preparation for our first game, our first football coach, Dr. George Petrie, borrowed the colors orange and blue from his own alma mater, the University of Virginia Cavaliers. Generations of Auburn fans come together on game day by tailgating throughout the entire day. Students and fans like to think that our tailgating is in a league of its own. Staking out their spot for tailgating, fans from all over the state begin arriving on campus with their RVs the Wednesday before game day. Tailgating becomes almost a week-long event on campus. The Tiger Walk is a tradition dating back to the early 1960s. 2 hours prior to the kickoff, the football team walks from Sewell Hall, the athletic dorm, to the stadium. The largest Tiger Walk took place in 1989 before the Alabama game with 20,000 fans. The Tiger Walk is said to be the most copied tradition in college football. 20 minutes before kickoff, the Auburn University Band begins their pregame show. This is an event that Auburn students do not miss. To get the fans and team excited, the band begins their pregame show with a number from the drumline and drum majors. On cue, the band rushes onto the field, playing their music and spurring on the crowd. Once the band has completed their performance, the eagle is sent soaring around the stadium as the fans yell our battle cry. This leads to one of the most unique traditions in SEC football found here at Auburn. Before every game, Auburn's eagle, Tiger, circles the stadium as the fans yell our battle cry, War Eagle. This tradition is seen as an omen of good luck. The most popular legend of the War Eagle story dates back to 1892 when Auburn played the University of Georgia. This story is focused around a Civil War veteran who had with him a wounded eagle that he found on the battlefield during the Civil War. Suddenly the eagle, who was the veteran's pet for 30 years, took flight off the veteran's shoulder. He began majestically soaring above the field as Auburn began a steady trek toward Georgia's end zone. The Auburn fans present that day viewed this eagle as a sign of success and began shouting War Eagle to cheer on their team. Tragically, however, at the end of the game, the wounded eagle lost control of his flight and took a fatal dive at the center of the football field. His spirit, however, lives on as Auburn fans all over unite with the phrase War Eagle. While the legend is the most commonly told War Eagle story, the real beginning of War Eagle goes along the lines of a military cadet attending a pep rally in the fall of 1913. The golden-colored American Eagle emblem fell from his cadet hat. When he stooped to pick it up, a cheerleader asked him what it was. He said it was his War Eagle, which was a common name at the time for a golden eagle. The cheerleader started shouting, War Eagle, and everyone at the pep rally started yelling it. The Auburn family has been saying this versatile phrase ever since. Women love him, men want to be him. Often imitated but never duplicated. 6-time UCA national champion, Albie the Tiger. Albie, Auburn's costume tiger mascot, is in his 29th season as a spirit leader for Auburn University. Artist Phil Neal created the cartoon tiger, who first appeared on a football program cover in 1959. Albie remained a cartoon character who was pictured on the game program covers until he came to life in 1979 at the SEC basketball tournament. Albie has won the National UCA Championship 6 times. Rolling Toomer's Corner is one of the richest traditions at Auburn as a chance for fans to unite over a triumphant football game. After winning games, the Auburn family marches to Toomer's Corner with toilet paper in hand to roll the trees in the area. This tradition has now spread to more than just a football tradition. Auburn students roll Toomer's Corner for any sports victory or other significant event. Overall, Auburn has a lifetime record of 364 wins, 169 losses, and 11 ties, has been to 26 bowl games, and had 2 Heisman Trophy winners. In 1957, the Auburn Tigers had their first undefeated season. Since that year, Auburn is 10th among all college wins. I cannot talk about Auburn football without the mention of Auburn's greatest rival, the University of Alabama. Every year, the two teams go face to face in a rivalry of epic proportions called the Iron Bowl. One notable Iron Bowl game goes back to 1989 when Alabama came to Auburn's campus. Due to a dispute between the two teams, the Auburn and Alabama game had been played at a neutral site every year from 1948 to 1988. In 1989, when Alabama played in Auburn for the first time since 1947, they came with a 10-0 undefeated record and ranked number 2. Despite this record, the Auburn Tigers gave them their first defeat of the season. This has been Auburn Football Traditions and History Exposed. War Eagle.